Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Well, hopefully you have some to be able to enjoy. So I'll probably continue playing my veteran, as I've just been in the mood to do so, but I can also switch to one of the other classes I have, at least partway through the stream, assuming my veteran play doesn't work out too well. Hope y'all enjoyed Grin's stream and are at least up for some more Darktide. Probably would rather stick to Heresy for now. Yeah, I'll try one on Damnation. Doing pretty good. I mean, I woke up around an hour before the stream, the Grin stream, so I haven't had much else to do.
The insidious blighted stim trade must be brought to an end. The matter will doubtless require extraordinary.
It is 4:35, but I've been getting to bed pretty late. Helped my mom do some shopping last night, and then we watched the latest episode of Twisted Metal together. So I was like probably closer to 5 a.m., maybe 6 at the latest was when I finally got to bed.
I still say we should have sent a larger team. I have a very bad feeling about this.
Forgive me, but I will always favor my meticulous preparations over your hunches.
This is oddly calm for Damnation. No, that's definitely one way to wind down. But yeah, I hope y'all are doing well.
G-Red said not sure how long I'll stay, I've been itching to play more NO, Mutation of, but I'll be here for a bit.
No, I appreciate you being here while you are. depending on how long I stream, I might do some more mecha break and try out the extraction mode. But I know some don't care much for the PvP stuff. And Volty, for one, will be probably going to bed before I get to that. But I might stick with Darktide for now.
You can't wait to get back to your data work. Data work is optional. Enforcement is all. Well, that's catching. You should inscribe that on your weapon. Defacement of weapons. Mandated edict. Selective amputation.
Said I want to write Mecha Break, the mechs looks dope as fuck, and fun looking. But yeah, the PvP focus, and free-to-play model are large deterrent.
Well, it seems like they are working on a story mode, co-op mode sort of thing. We'll have to see how that turns out. But the co-op option for the extraction mode doesn't necessarily result in frequent PvP. And at the moment, the free-to-play model hasn't been so bad. It's just mostly cosmetic stuff, and then, I guess, 3 premium mechs that you can do free trials of, and if you like them, you can get them. If you don't like them, well, then you don't have to. Personally, I would prefer it if it wasn't any actual gameplay that's monetized. But unfortunately, this, or Mecha Break, and like the late Gundam Evolution decided to try to monetize new playable mechs and things, and it's like, well, that wasn't gonna last long. Even Overwatch dropped that. I would at least recommend giving it a try since it's free. And if you don't like it, no big deal. At least then you didn't invest anything more than time. I guess we pass that somewhere else. Oh well.
All this standing around makes me nervous. Let's move out! is 7-7. That bomber must die. Kill that sexist minorist 105.
Can you read any of that?
The translation isn't entirely complete, but in a general sense,
What does it say?
nothing good.
Gired said I don't have much leeway in that regard. I avoid free-to-play out of principle.
Write it down. Fox Flame is
I
dead.
told you the one time we couldn't do all this.
Well, you know how how you feel about things.
Now is not a good time to indulge your obsessions, Augustine.
You said that before. If you hadn't, things might be different.
Might have been, but there are little you can now.
That's a kill. Destroy. Bring them down. So much for me. I'll shoot the first. Judge the bomber.
We grow weary of our failure, Captain.
This is not yet over. You will see.
Do not fail the grandfather. He is motivated. We are not.
Take care, Bolty. Thanks for stopping by.
Grandfather is watching. The grandfather
This isn't over yet.
We hope that it is so. For thy sake.
This is not possible. Not yet.
So thou sayest, we watch in
Gired said on a more positive note, the update for Atlice on the 7th is exciting. I look forward to finally playing that.
Yeah, I'm considering streaming that too. It's a pretty good game. A lot of nice updates coming for it. KissF works real hard on it, so it's definitely a game worth supporting.
Let the grandfather's blessing carry the day.
Don't be tardy, deal with it when you pass the others.
Should they succeed in disrupting the right, there will be no place that thou can hide.
Your prison also failed, remember?
Convocation forgets nothing.
My plan for streaming this following week is gonna see if I can get to New Game Plus on Stellar Blade, and if I can, I'll maybe as soon as Monday start streaming that. If I can't manage to do so, maybe I'll do Baldur's Gate 3 or some other RPG that I can have some long-term progression on. Something I could do once or twice a week would be pretty nice. I'm also thinking of Rogue Trader, since I haven't played that yet, and it seems like a good thing adjacent to Darktide. I also got a DLC that added a arbitrator type class.
Shired said cool. Where are you at right now in that? I'm like halfway kinda in NG Plus right now.
I'm mostly into the Great Desert. Or like just starting into it, I mean. So I still have a lot to do for that. I just haven't had much opportunity because usually after I stream I wind or kind of decompress with like a meal and watching something.
Said, so you finished Matrix 11?
Yes.
Get me back up on the line! Enemy! Watch out! I'm still dead! Get him dead! Right here! Right now!
But I've probably missed a few collectibles here and there, so I'm going to try to be as thorough as I can, since there are some things that you will not have access to or require an additional New Game Plus run. So I'd like to make sure I don't miss anything.
We have ammo.
As you found out the hard way.
Shired said, what are your thoughts on Takimo? Specifically how effective it is compared to Eve on her own.
I haven't upgraded it much yet, but it seems fine as a temporary, like, go all out mode. But it's, I don't know, not the most natural feeling, I guess.
Scriptures! Scriptures! Ammo right here!
They are outnumbered, James. Faithless art thou, captains.
I haven't used it all much yet, because, I mean, I can handle most regular fights without using it, so I've only used it like once or twice.
Clean kill! Don't get distracted! There's plenty more coming! Fox hound! I hear it! I'm a soldier! Don't relax a bit! I want to hear it say! Hello, friends! You're gonna die like this! Heal the ass, big man! Scriptures! Ammo crate! For the Emperor!
Whatever the cult intends, those stims are clearly part of it.
G-Red said yeah, the fact it can't affect enemy balance kinda sucks. I enjoy it, but mostly use it as an invincibility thing while I whittle down enemy HP.
Yeah, that seems like that's part of the reason for it. A bit of a panic button DPS mode. And it's something flashy similar to Devil Trigger.
No more hiding in the shadows. The three shall meet.
G-Red said been really wanting a mod to really make it feel like an ultimate, not an oh shit I'm about to die button. But yet, it is visually satisfying.
I mean, I guess part of its effect is that you pretty much have infinite special moves while it's active. But it is kind of your mostly a panic button mechanic. I need to get a better chain axe. Let me see, what's the mobility? Yeah, that's usual. Defense or mobility. Probably don't need the mobility, so... Well, actually... Yeah, it's hard to say.
G-Red said I am using a UE4SS mod to allow to use your current outfit during tacky mode, while retaining all other visual effects, like the wings, and sword, so I am using it more often now.
Yeah, I might consider doing that. But it's not a major thing either way. Probably dump that one and I can try to get a better... Actually, let me first try to get a better roll. If he has any good ones.
Expect away, but learn to live with disappointment.
In that case... No. Even worse. Yeah, that's good enough. I might get a second one designed to have dumped mobility instead, or defenses.
I shall tend thy relic, varlet.
Getting close to maxing this out, though.
A new marvel is awoken. Our prayers have been answered.
Let's see. Okay, good. I can.
Jired said Matrix 11 was one of my favorite levels though, a lot of fun exploring that. Especially the flooded areas.
Yeah, I like the dungeon design kind of over the open areas are fine, but I think the kind of more structured, explorable areas are more appealing.
Jired said it does not help the both open zones, are wastelands lol.
Yeah. I mean, if they're working on a sequel, I hope they do a little more environmental variety.
You not ever smile, Hadron? Or laugh? Or chitter excitedly?
I am always in acceptable humor.
If you say so, my darling.
Your weaponry is a gift from the Omnissiah. Treat it with care.
Jired said did they announce a sequel?
I think they might have, but it's been a while. Might be more so something around after they release the PC version, given its success. Yeah, it's apparently officially in development and slated for sometime next year.
Now hear this. No dead are to be jettisoned until
So
further
they have
notice.
confirmed it, and it might be by next year. Hopefully not a staggered release again, but we shall see.
I understand that fellow Kral is now offering a personality scourge service to our rejects. That's what I hear, sir. Want me to put a stop to it? Not for the moment. Having a back door into our rejects' psyches might prove useful.
Jired said here is hoping one of the new open zones in the sequel is a lush jungle with a lot of water exploration. Even if that does not fit the post-apocalyptic setting.
Attention. A new mission is available in Hub Zone HL 1924.
Hey Zola, the ship mistress is getting touchy about your rejects wandering about the place. She agreed to placing the Morning Star at Gregor's disposal, didn't she? Agreement and being happy aren't the same thing. You know that.
Warning. Increased heretic activity reported across the torrent.
Attention. There are new combat parameters in Transit Hub HL 1611.
Jired said speaking of water gameplay, the Lagiacros fight in Monster Hunter Wilds actually has you go underwater to fight. I was not expecting they do that. Makes me more excited for it now.
Yeah, my only kind of downside to it is how they, at the moment, it is,
Not waste the time.
you're underwater, but it's like what exists for the swimming, so you can't use your own weapon.
Attention. There are new combat parameters in Transit Hub.
Yeah, that's not great.
I'll be interested to see how.
But at least they found a way to adapt it, which is better than otherwise. I need more dockets. But I think I've got good enough weapons set up. Well, I do have that. No, not really worth replacing for 2% more toughness at the moment, but later. But yeah, at some point I'll probably look at doing more Monster Hunter, probably on stream. Just haven't. It's hard to juggle what I do want to play and what I have time for.
Right, we're looking at feeding the heretics some bad intel via the cogitator array out in the torrent. Take your servo scopes and track the cipher idents down. Once she has them, you can get inside. Get the data unloaded and get back here as soon as you can. There's always more work to do.
I wager Red has only played the Zelda titles just for the water temples alone.
Smells bad.
The cartel laid down the law here for decades. The Emperor's life barely flickers in the torrent.
Let the boys
That said, the Zora gear tends to make it less of a pain for some of the later games.
What you have is none of them. Go check out the bazaar.
And then Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, it's fun swimming up a waterfall. If I had a capture card, I would definitely consider console games to a degree. Mostly just Switch titles, I guess, would be the main exclusives. But if and when that does happen, I'll otherwise just stick to PC games.
Good kill. Now do it again. Barrel destination.
Jired said probably has something to do with me being terrified of being underwater, like the ocean, in IRL. Games allow me to experience underwater stuff without fear. Except Subnautica, that was scary LOL.
Yeah, I'm reminded of when Markiplier played through it. He would sooner die in space than ever be stranded in the water. And a very appropriate submarine name that he gave it.
Kill to the big man.
Nope.
Jired said I love the ocean, it's beautiful, especially underwater. But absolutely terrifying.
In the end, all of us.
Yeah. That's where the old Endless Ocean games were really good. Oh, crap. Oh, there I went, because backdashing. Let's see if I can do that this time without dashing backwards. Yeah, well. cars. They're all... That worked. Yeah, I played a little bit during the first title update and just haven't had time.
Break cohesion and we die! Coming in! Get me up! I will aid you this once. I'm in!
Well, I know some mods for Wilds helps work around some of that.
Red said I miss the lure bait system of guiding lantern world. Spawn any monster I want via gameplay, no loading screen required.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of reasons why a lot of players have just returned to World out of any... I like a lot of what Wilds chose to do, but there is definitely some decisions made that make it just not as ideal for a lot of people. Yeah, I think the same person that made that mod also made other things like you can grab hunts from other players and such.
Retrieval needed! Execute! You taking a pic? Let me at it! Boiling for a fight!
Salutations. Hadron online. This is the primary search location. Deploy your auspexes and remain alert for data points.
Cover it and move! Let's get to the telly!
I detect no further data sources in this area. Return to the servo skull.
Yep, that's generally their way to improve a lot of stuff. But, I mean, we're only in Title Update 2 now, so it's probably going to be
Get out of here before the next lot arrive.
next year at the soonest.
Water cartel's done here.
I think they were saying something around like a year and a half is the time before we'll get the expansion.
The faithful endure. Keep The barrel! Get back! Move away! Now!
You need to group up!
Take this minority 1-4! Keep close! Now that's a mess! Ammo! Mid-station!
You're here! Put that typewriter to work.
This way! Another dead hunk!
Almost done. See the security stacks disabled.
Data retrieval.
G-Red said, are there any
identified.
skills or
Violence.
things that make you go third person in Darktide?
It's a mod that I have. One of many. Yeah.
Data inbound. Continue. Defend.
As long as it's like doing things that isn't bypassing having to buy cosmetics and stuff, as in like actually acquiring them by bypassing the cost, they don't really mind if you do
Interrogator
mod the
refuses
game.
to work. Recommence.
They've even encouraged it in the past. And if you get a crash, they'll say like, well, your game is modded, so that might be the reason.
The Omnissiah favors us. Resuming uplink.
But yeah, if you wanted to play this in fully third person, it's available. Yep, the only one that is the Ogrins, but you probably wouldn't care to play that anyways. The Veteran, Zealot, Psyker, and Arbitrator are all male or female, with 3 different personality voices to pick from each.
Succeeded in resolving the issue.
Flawless work, expect. How close? Enemy cover!
Data interrogation rate acceptable.
Ready back down! Ammo free! Give her the old Kazakin double tap!
Pretty sure a similar mod exists for Vermintide 2 as well.
Have successfully reconnected.
Although those have gender lock classes, but they all have like 3 normal careers and 1 premium each, so you would probably enjoy both Carillion and Sienna in that regard. No worries, they'll probably have another sale again in the future. It's just usually it's tied to big updates or the Warhammer Skulls events.
Systems
which generally is when the big update happens, but summer sales and stuff as well. True. I think there might be some adjustments, though I'll have to look into it, because I thought you could still do progression somehow when you mod Vermintide, but maybe not. Mods are fully allowed, as long as they're not, like, cheating their systems. For Darktide, though. Nice. Bastard. The axe. Let me see how close I am to mastering the, oh, one more run will get the plasma gun leveled. I think there are certain mods that work, but maybe the third-person one is one that changes too many things. For Vermintide, I mean. Oh, let's see what I can switch to using.
Let's see what can be done.
Right, I actually already have the shock maul maxed, so. What weapon should I level now?
From the forge cometh miracles. From miracles cometh deliverance. The work is complete.
The more I talk to you, Morrow, the more I warm to greenskins.
Gired said it may be best if I hold off though. I really need to buy new PC fans. My GPU fan, not the radiator fans, is now fully fucked, so it stays at 0 RPM, off. Which means my VRM temps area concern.
Yeah, you should probably focus on that and just enjoy the other games you have for now. Not like this game's going anywhere for a while. Should probably... Darn. I doubt that's a good roll. On the shovel. Where even is it? Defense, yeah. Should probably try that next, though.
Yes. Can I be of service? Transaction approved.
Oh. One of those at least rolled 70, but also rolled that on damage, darn. No good. I think if I definitely don't keep that one. keep that one, but replace it as soon as I can. I think it's this one that has the... Yeah, these two both have the switch mode.
Do you wish your armaments to be refined? Conversation does not enhance martial probabilities.
Commissar, you asked me to tell you when the command uplink was working again.
Excellent. I am on my way.
The traitors have been crawling all over Metal Fab 36, and now we know why. They've disabled the power matrix's cooling system. Losing that facility's tank production might cost us this war, so you're going to get the coolant back online. Head for the control room.
No, even if it is still working, you definitely need to work on, or get the fans replaced. And that can be a tricky thing if you haven't done something like that
Jared
before.
said, and sadly, my GPU fan is proprietary. It's an EVGA hybrid water/air cooling system. Obviously EVGA does not do GPUs anymore, so I can't RMA it.
Yep. Plus, it might be out of warranty even if they were still doing GPUs.
Head to the control chamber and find the cryonic rods.
When the fight starts, you stuck in.
Exactly, so. Oh, this is a fast weapon.
Bring the enemy. can't wait to get back to your data work. Data work is optional. Enforcement is all. Well, that's catchy. You should inscribe that on your weapon. Defacement of weapons. Mandated edict. Selective amputation.
Jired said with my PC case, my GPU radiator only fits in the front, acting as both intake and GPU cooler. But only using 2 stock fans for the rad right now. Need to order 4 fans, for push-pull on the rad.
Yep. Well, it sounds like you got a plan. Didn't mean to use both, darn it.
If everyone is subject to mercy or otherwise, who will uphold the law?
Does not matter. We have a job to do.
Judgment embodied, let's mate.
Good.
Jired said, so how does the class system work in Darktide? Do you need to unlock them, or are they all available from the start?
With the exception of the new premium class, you can start and play as any of the original 4. So you can be Ogren, Veteran, Psyker or Zealot. And then the Arbalist is unlocked with a purchase. Similar to what they did in Vermintide 2 with the premium careers. Take care, Lone. Thanks for sticking around.
See some weird stuff down here. You, that is privileged information. Go on. I'll tell you mine if you tell me yours.
And for all the human classes, they do share a lot of similar weapon types and such. Ogrins have purely exclusive weapons, but then each class gets a handful of exclusives per class as well. So, like, currently I'm playing the Veteran, which is the only one that gets access to the plasma gun, and Power Sword. The Zealot is more melee focused, but still has access to a lot of weapons. They get some exclusives like the Flamer, the Thunder Hammer, and more recently the Relic Sword, which is a big two-handed power sword. Psychers get access to Force Staves and Force Swords of various varieties, and play similar to Sienna did in Vermintide. If you're going full Force Staff instead of using a gun, you don't have to worry about ammo, but then you have to worry about maintaining your peril so you don't explode with warp energy. But every character gets a melee weapon and ranged weapon slot in some manner. Each class has their own dedicated class tree with multiple branches and playstyles you can find from there. More recently, they added a weapon mastery system, and so you progress the weapon by using it in every mission, and then unlock different blessings you can apply to them. The Veteran focuses the most on using guns and has, like, some of the more longer range and more precise weapon choices. But it has some decent melee. As I already said, Zealot is like the melee focused. Most similar to going like the I guess Zealot playstyle for Salt Spire in Vermintide 2. Psyker's the caster. And then the Arbalist is the new one after they learned how to kind of make a pet class with Sienna as the Necromancer premium career. They use that kind of knowledge to then apply it to the new Arbalist, which is a law enforcer theme, more close quarters specialist, so a lot of maces and shields and shotguns and other such weaponry. And then you have the option of commanding your dog to take on higher threat enemies
goes down! Let's move!
Red said y'all have fun, gonna bounce and play Anno now.
Have fun.
The hound wants scriptures!
Return to the strike team at once!
Can it be? Are you wary of judgment? Even the strong grow weary.
Neutralized! I don't trust any of you. Clear?
You should work on that. One way or another.
We're encircled! Workforce is gone. Any survivors will be executed. New population brought in. Count on it.
Administratum scribes have already reclassified zones HL 3901 to HL 4302 from merchant grade to laborer.
Better to die with a gun in your hand. Thank you! Get healed!
think I might have one more mission left in me, and then I'll probably call it good. I'll see how good that rifle I just got. Although I don't know if that's the right kind. Let's see. I think it's the other one that's what I would want.
Attention. There are new combat parameters in Transit Hub HL1611.
But I could give this a try. Actually, this might be the correct. Let's burst fire. Never mind.
Sir Lord Melk will be advising on this. Don't give him any lip, got it? Grateful for your support, though I'm quite capable of handling these ruffians. I guess we'll find out.
Unit ready to serve.
Sigma 21 authorized. All active strike teams to Hangar Bay, Delta 3.
Commodore, we're a little short-handed down in HL 1736. You couldn't spare a few bodies?
Oh, sorry, my darling, no can do. They're all on high priority, need to know assignments.
Attention, varlets. The heretics have waylaid a cargo train at Manufactorum HL 1736. This train holds a special consignment pertaining to matters you would not understand, and that I do not care to explain. Your task is to secure the train and forget that you ever undertook this mission. If you do not do so voluntarily, I'm sure that Stephanie will oblige. Very well. Varlets, proceed to the production nexus, and thence to the consignment yard.
Stick together! Stay sharp! Won't be seen. Can't be stopped. Fire explosion!
Keep moving! How fast
never forget.
Closer they run us.
You set a fine example. Ranger, charge.
Juicy throat to sleep. The strong are strong alone. Enemy are taking cover!
Forgive my curiosity, but this little jaunt will prove useful to the war effort?
A veil of ignorance does not suit you, interrogator. Moreover, it is full of holes.
For shame that you would say such a thing.
Take it other ways.
Access is governed by these cogitators. Deploy data interrogators. Data stream. Viable. Reconnect. Retry. Resume. Data link back online. You are not complete data. Well done, I suppose.
Privacy concealment.
Interrogator status inoperative. Remedy reboot. All systems green. Uplink restored. Interrogation approaching completion.
It's gonna blow! Oh, right there!
Heretics, as expected. Eradicate them and secure the train. First objective, neutralize Skyfire defenses.
Vengeance is eternal. Target sighted! Master! You should never leave a soldier behind. Target now! Alert! Hand close!
Second objective, initiate landing beacon for inbound reinforcements. Objectives are now complete. Survival should now concern you.
Target kill!
Are you lost? No one escapes the legs.
Clearance granted. Transaction complete.
A questioning mind can lead to results or death. But either serves the Imperium's purpose. Lord Mel, that special consignment just arrived for you.
Not over an open channel. Yeah, I mean, thank you. I'll be along presently.
Always covered victory. It requires less explanation than defeat.
Alright, well, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it a stream this time. I have some plans to kind of prepare for next week, so this will be a shorter one overall. But I appreciate any and all who tuned in. I will see you all on Monday. I don't think I'll do a stream Sunday, but I might drop one, at least for a little while, as a surprise stream or something. But for now, hope you all do well and are enjoying the weekend. And for anyone that needs the reminder, make sure to like the stream, subscribe if you haven't already, turn on full notifications if you want additional notice on when I'm going to be going live. And until next time, y'all take care. And thanks again. Bye for now.